Hello, we are group 4 and I'm by the name of Mkungwa Jessica, and I'm here to discuss about the question which asks when do we say data is normal distributed. The at least two indicator of normal distribution of data and importance of normal distribution in real life. Starting with the what shows us the data is normal distributed is when we present the data on the graph, the curve has to be bell-shaped curve, and the both sides are equal, left side and right side. Also, the mean, mode, and median has to be the same or be on having the closer range. And when we say on the indicators of normal distribution, we have to the data has to be symmetry, which indicated by the equal sides, right side and left side. Also, the median has to be the same. Median, mode, and mean has to be the same. And this normal distribution help us to make decision where you have to see where they peak, and you help you to choose better decision.
Thank you. I'm Kezam Yandekwe and ABC number 2. So it asks about what does it mean if data distribution is skewed. When data is skewed, the graph is not symmetric and it leans more to one side. And this happens when there are some very high or very low values that pull the average. So skew has two types. There is positive skew, which says that the tail is longer on the left side, which means most values are low, but a few are very high. There's also an example. We have an example of income. Many people earn low income, but a few earn a lot. We have the negative skew, which means the tail is longer on the left side, and this means most values are high but a few are very low. For example, test scores, most students get high marks but a few score very low. Thank you.
Hi, so my name is Joshua. I'm going to be talking about what's the best measure for central tendency if you're talking about normal distribution or when you have skewed data. First of all, normal distribution is where all the data points you have are confined in a certain range. Like there are no outliers in the sense that there is no very, very low values, there are no high values. So that's when the data is normally distributed. The best central measure tendency measurement would be mean. Because you don't have outliers, big values or low values, that means even if you add all those numbers, the average is going to be always the same. But when you talk about skewed data, that means you have outliers, you have very big numbers, then you have very low numbers. The mean is going to be affected because if it is very big, very low, obviously the mean has to change because the mean is the average. So in skewed data, the best measure of central tendency would be median. Because we've arranged the data in ascending order, that means no matter whether we have outliers, the central number, the median number is always going to be in the middle. So no matter what, it's always going to be in the middle. And to conclude, to summarize, the best central measurement, right, I forgot the name, is mean for normal distribution, and it is median for skewed data. Do the thing.
Hello guys, my name is Ishimi Alan. So I'm going to talk about number 4, which asks us about what is the best measure to explain the variability of the data when data is normally distributed and why. So first of all, normally distributed, this is when the data looks like it's a bell-shaped curve or it's in symmetrical form. And then what we have is standard deviation is an optimal measure because it uses all data points and has mathematical properties that work well with it. And then the data points are evenly spread in both sides to show how the And also, for an example, we can say they're looking for the heights of people in a large population, and it often shows normal distribution. Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Shamsa and I'm going to answer for the next question, which is asking. Hello guys, I'm Shamsa and I'm going to answer number 4B, which is asking that is there spread data distribution and why? Data distribution means that data is not systematic. It can be firstly squared, which is right, and it happens when the mean is greater than the mean, and it can be also negative squared, which is left, and it can be happen when the mean is less than the median.
Thank you. I'm Rajishki on that. I'm going to present the last question, which says, by the use of an example, explain how standard normal distribution can help in finding probability of a given data value. The standard normal distribution, also called the Z distribution, helps us finding the probability of a specific data value by converting it into a Z-score. A Z-score shows how far a value is from the mean or average in terms of standard deviation. For example, let's say the average of a test is 70 and the standard deviation is 10. If a student scored 85, we can find the Z-score by first taking 85 and subtract it from 70 and then divide it by 10. And if we do that, the answer is 1.5. This means the student scored 1.5 standard deviations above the average. Using a Z-table or calculator, we can find the probability of scoring less than 85, which is 93% of students who scored below 85. So the standard normal distribution helps us understand how likely or rare a certain value is compared to the rest of the data. Thank you so much. This was our presentation.